So it's been more than a year since the iPad Pro 3rd generation was released, and I got it the day that it came out, and I have been using it since then, and I love it and I use it for everyday tasks. But how does it do after a year, and do I think it's gonna replace any laptop coming up? So after about a year, actually more than a year of having this iPad, I gotta say I have used my laptop less often. The only thing that I see me using the computer for, beside taking notes and do anything, is just for video editing. Other than that, this little tiny setup right here has replaced everything that I used, and I love it to this date. I truly do everything on this little piece of equipment, from reading books to writing my homework, searching videos, doing YouTube, watching movies, you name it, I can get it done with my tablet. And of course, the main important part of it comes because of this keyboard. The physical keyboard is something that it's not necessary, but I think if you're planning to replace your laptop, this is something that is really important. I have been using this laptop more and more as time passes, and it all goes down with the software update. Before this new software update that was just released on iOS, I gotta say this tablet was just a giant phone. The new software update didn't do that much, but at least we got some feature that separates it from being a tablet, which is a giant phone, to being a tablet which is more of a replacement for your computer. To be honest, as an average consumer, this is how I look at my tablet and this is how I use it. I really love it because I have three productivity computing systems. I have my tablet, I have my Mac Pro, and I have my Windows PC where I edit my videos. And don't ask me why I went with Windows, and it's just because that I know I could have gone with Mac, but I wanted to upgrade it, I wanted to make it faster, and if I had to go with a Mac, I had to pay a lot of money for it, and I didn't want to drop all those money. I could just wanted to get something that does the job without me spending thousands of dollars on a Mac or an Apple. So I went with a Windows. So that's for my video editing. I mean, you can't really compare it. So for this sense, we're gonna just compare my laptop to my tablet. And the only thing that I use my laptop for now then is just multitasking, which that's obsolete with the new update on the iPad Pro. I used to go with my MacBook 24/7 because I really couldn't multitask, especially me going to school. One thing that is really important for me is having applications side by sides. I usually have to do a review paper, so I had to have one Microsoft Word open and then open another one simultaneously, and that was pretty much not possible with the old generation of iPad. But as the iPad got updated with the new iOS, they start thinking down in Apple's headquarters and they come up with an obvious answer that yes, we need multitasking. And I really don't know why they couldn't figure this out before. I know the coding part of it, it's a nightmare, but this is something that what Steve Jobs wanted it. He wanted something that is between a phone and a computer that does both things at the same time. So given the fact that I can multitask, it is really easy for me, and with the addition of the pen, it just makes my computer obsolete. Nowadays, the only time that I go to my laptop right now is when I want to do like tags for my videos, or when I want to do description for my videos, and I want to use plugins that are available on Chrome that are not available on tablet yet. I'm sure that one of these days they're gonna come up with extension for Chrome's on tablet, which I'm really hoping they come up with it. But other than that, I have never used my computer beside this. And I mean, one more thing that I would say that I use my computer for beside this is Adobe Photoshop. But with the new update, I get Adobe in my tablet, and there's so many apps that replace it. So do I think it will replace Mac? I say it's 90% there. And the other 10%, it's because of small things that I have still a hard time going around folders and getting used to the ecosystem of an iPad versus the ecosystem of a traditional laptop that I have grown ages for it. So it takes a little time, but other than that, if you're thinking of a tablet, I say if you're just starting, this is perfect, because then you're gonna grow up with this, you're gonna know how to use it, and then once you use it once from the beginning, you're good to go. And if you're a beginner, highly recommend it. And if you're a person who used to use computer for their daily tasks, I have to say that the new Apple is just phenomenal. The easiness of usage, the battery life, the quality, the weight of it, the space that it takes, the multitasking, the easiness of getting internet access. If you are a fan of having internet access 24/7, and you can't do that with laptop. I mean, yes, if you go Windows route, you could do that with a ThinkPad and all those other laptops who do have cellular connectivity to them. But if you're an Apple person and you like their ecosystem, with a tablet you can get the cellular version and you are good to go. So after a couple of years of having this, I have to say that I love it. When I got this first, I used it 24/7, but after a while I did not use it because there was a lot of things that I couldn't do with it. So I was 40% on my tablet, 60% on my computer. But after the update, I have to say I'm 95% using my tablet and about 5% using my computer. And when I go to school, the apps that are in here are just like the apps that you see in actual laptops, and they're more functional. For example, take it, OneNote. OneNote was an app that I used with my laptop, but when I got it on my tablet, it became much more user-friendly, and I can now do notes on it. And then this is like my class routine schedule, and then the things that I have to do. And now with the pen, integration of the pen, it just makes things so much easier. And then when I have to take notes, I don't have to type them like I traditionally did with my computer. Now with here, I can simply, let me show you guys an example of something that I take notes on. This is my notes on Notability. It's a great app. And as you can see, tablet made this possible for me, that I can get more organized, I can be more on point, I can record sound, I can search anything, and my bag is not gonna be as heavy as carrying a laptop. This is all I need. And with the addition of the bookstore, I am good to go. Look at this. How beautiful is this? I never carry any other book with me. This is the DSM-5. So it just made workflow so much easier. So I know you can do this with computers too, but they're not that easy. And instead of carrying all of these books, I can just carry this. And it has all my books in there, it has all my notes, it has every single thing that I can imagine. It has internet for me 24/7, and I love it. And here's the apps that I use for it. This is my school app. So if you want to take a look at them, maybe see if you like any of them. And if you want, I could do a video about it. So just let me know. But iPad, I just love it. Let me know what you think of it. Do you think this can replace your computer? It definitely replaced mine. Check you guys on the next one.